Retirement means freedom, but that freedom can also feel overwhelming. So, how do you create a day that feels purposeful but not rigid? That's what we're going to talk about today. How do you design a daily flow that feels good when you're retired? I'm Monica Primo, founder of Encore Life Coaching, and I help retiring professionals create an exciting and meaningful life in this next chapter of their lives. So let's talk about how to design this flow that feels good on a daily basis. Now, this is challenging because when you're working, you have a built in structure. You have daily, weekly, monthly meetings and events that dictate how you spend your day. And your personal activities are relegated to the hours that happen to remain in the evening and the weekend. And when you retire, that shifts. Now your time is yours to create. And that can be hard because there is no existing structure that you have to work around. You've got to create that structure for yourself. It's challenging to create a structure from scratch. And if any of you have had a well organized workplace at work but struggled with the same organization at home, it's kind of the same concept. There is a structure set up for you that works for the task. And in retirement, the task is whatever you want it to be, and your time is however you want to schedule it. So without that external structure, you have to create your own structure. You have to create your own anchors and touch points that help you to get through the day. And it's also not necessary to be highly structured and productive all day in retirement like it was at work. So the whole energy around your time and how you spend it and your mindset toward how you structure your day changes when you retire. So the first thing to do is it's a mindset shift, but it's shifting from this idea of putting structure in your day to having a rhythm, to having a flow. And there's movement. I'm moving as I'm saying it. There's a movement and an ease when you're talking about flow. How do you want your day to unfold? Are you an early riser and you are up with the sun, ready to start your day, ready to hit the ground running, even when you don't have to be? That's okay. But maybe you're a person who had to adapt to the 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 work life because that's what your job demanded. But that is not your norm, not your strength. You're a person who likes to ease into their day. I had a client who, as part of this transition into retirement, said, on my best days when I get to do my thing, I get up about 7:30. I do a 30-minute meditation. I finish the rest of my morning routine, get showered, dressed, have breakfast about 10 o'clock. And that works for me. And it was so hard to give myself permission to start the day like that, to not have breakfast until 10, when I was used to scarfing down breakfast at 6:30 to get to the office. So there is no right or wrong. If you're an early bird and you want to get up, go for it. But pay attention to how maybe what your natural rhythms are. Maybe you've never had a chance to explore that or let them now dictate how you spend your time. Another part of this rhythm and this flow is noticing your energy shifts. Again, if you're a person who's kind of slow to warm up, you're going to want to start your day in an easier way. Maybe you're a person who just can't even talk to people until you've had that first cup of coffee with no interruptions. And that's okay. How does your energy shift through the day? Pay attention to, when is your energy high and when does it flag? And put those activities and your daily habits to fit those energy levels. So, for instance, I am a person who likes to get up early. I like to have a nice long morning. And in the afternoon, my energy wanes. I'm tired because I've been up and going for the day. So, one shift that I made, and this was an adjustment, is making appointments later in the day. whether it's, doctor appointments or running errands or groceries or anything that kind of puts me in touch with people, energizes me, but it's stuff that kind of fills the time when my energy is flagging. And then on other days, maybe you say, you know what, I don't have energy, I don't have errands to run, but you want to take that time to chat with a friend or read or have a cup of afternoon coffee or tea. You can do that. So give yourself permission to explore. How do these things fit in my day? And am I taking the habits that worked around my work schedule and forcing them into my retirement schedule and lifestyle? Or can I now step back and rethink, do I have to do things when I used to do them? And do they still fit me now? So when you're going with the flow, it also means balancing the planned activities with time for spontaneity. Retirement is all about having the freedom and flexibility to spend your time however you want. So give yourself some time to build those buffers in and really think about, what does spontaneity mean for you? Does that mean if a friend calls and says, I'm going for a walk, you want to come? And you say, yep, I can be ready in 10 minutes. Or does it mean that maybe you're having lunch with a friend and you just decide to go along on the conversation and you have that time? So build in some buffer times when you might want to just expand the activity. Or maybe that spontaneity means you're, something cancels, and instead of getting angry or frustrated, you're like, oh, okay, well, what else can I do? So much of this flow and this energy is about your mindset and how you think about how you're spending your time. Another thing that helps you to stay in flow is to have anchors throughout your day. Morning and evening times are great, routines are great anchors because they give you a way to start your day and end your day with the energy intention. Well, I can't speak today. With the energy and intention that helps you to have the type of day and the type of life that you want to live. Other anchors can be key activities. It could be, that you have a pet and part of your day is structured by taking care of your pet, taking them for a walk, feeding them. Or maybe it's just a touch point that you make a point to connect with somebody once a day or once a week. Whatever those anchors are that give your day a little bit of structure, that honor your energy, the rhythm that you want to have, those are the things to make sure that you have as part of your daily schedule. So to recap, to create this daily flow that feels good, create a rhythm that works with your energy levels, with your personal preferences, and your internal clock. Focus on your energy when you're planning your day. Balance having structure with having time for spontaneity and flexibility. And create those anchors that help you create and maintain the flow that feels good for you and the rhythm that feels good for you throughout your whole day. So I'd like you to do one thing. Write down one activity that can be an anchor or a touch point in your day that helps you maintain this flow and this rhythm that feels good for you now. And if you like this episode, please be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more information and tips on how to design a retirement that you can't wait to live. And share this with a friend or somebody who else is struggling and needs a little bit of guidance on how to spend their time in retirement. And remember, creating a daily flow is just one of the things that I cover in my Encore Life by Design life coaching program. If you want a partner to go with you on this journey as you transition into retirement and design a life that you can't wait to live, I invite you to give me a call and let's talk about it. Go to myencorecoach.com/schedule to book a call. Life is a journey, and whatever happens is part of your adventure. So embrace the adventure and live your best life every day.